welcome to the Mod Squad, where we're just a group of friends talking about anything pop culture and bandbox related. I am your host, Kevin. Joining me as always is Felix.
What's up?
And we have a special guest with us. We have a Bammer and a podcaster, Steve, from the last podcast you'd want.
What's up, guys? Oh,
you
sorry.
You ever want.
That's right.
What a jerk.
I know, right? Nope. Today, we are going to be doing March Madness brackets. We are going to find out what is the best 1990s action movie. We're just going to jump right into... Actually, no, let me explain it a little bit. We're going to do the first round first, and then in a later episode, we are going to reveal the second round and the championship. We have T2 versus Judge Dredd.
T2.
T2?
I'm going Judge Dredd.
Ooh, you're gonna make me be tiebreaker.
I am the
I'm going T2.
Eat
T2.
recycled food. Eat recycled food. Come on.
No, I can't.
Judge Dredd has a better cast than Terminator 2.
It does have a better cast, but T2 was the better movie. I mean, that's the movie that kind of
T2 changed the game.
Yeah, it
Come
did.
on.
Judge Dredd changed the game.
For what?
Sylvester Stallone, Rob Schneider, Armand Assante, James Remar. I can keep naming the cast. Diane Lane.
You're going cast. I'm going the actual visual.
Or movie in general, man.
Dude, this movie had a cyborg robot that you did the
Yeah, but this was the first time you seen like the liquid Terminator.
Liquid metal.
Yeah, the liquid metal Terminator.
T-1000.
Robert Pattinson just running behind the car. I mean, that was.
And really quick question.
Did you know
really quick
that
question.
he had to slow down because he was running too fast?
He was too fast. Now here's the real question. Isn't James Cameron just reusing the effects that he had already used in the 1980s of film The Abyss to make the liquid man that we saw? I'm pretty sure he did. We saw those effects in The Abyss. I mean, you both can say Terminator 2, but I'll stand by Judge Dredd because it's an effect that we had already seen in The Abyss.
Well, Judge Dredd is out of the tournament.
Your parents are dead.
We have Total Recall versus Demolition Man.
Demolition Man.
Yeah, I think that's a sweep. That's a sweep.
3 shells. That's it. Just 3 shells.
Get your ass to Mars. No, don't get me wrong. Arnold Schwarzenegger films are very fun, and you have a woman with 3 boobs in it.
Yes.
But Demolition Man also has boobs. So.
Yeah,
it does. I saw it in the theater in its original run. I saw a lot of these movies in the theater in their original runs.
All right, we have Face Off versus the box office crash Waterworld.
Face Off.
Yeah. Felix, where are you going to go on this? You're going Face Off?
I'm just waiting for the Face Off stunt show at Universal Studios.
The what?
Yeah, I think Face Off gets.
You have the Waterworld stunt show at Universal Studios.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You don't live in California.
No.
Never been in Universal Studios. That's one place I do want to go, though.
It's a lot of fun.
It is fun. I've been to the one in Orlando, not California. Ooh, The Matrix versus The Crow.
Matrix. Another changed the game.
Steve?
What do you want to say, Kevin?
I'm torn, so I'm hoping I don't have to choose.
No, obviously The Matrix.
Okay.
No one. There's only one thing that I ever quote from The Crow, and I won't quote it on this show because I don't know your fan base. It's a joke that he tells in the film that is semi-religious.
Our fan base is a lot of it is BAMers. This does go in the BAM community, so we try to keep it as
if you
PG
know the
as
Crow.
possible,
If you know the Crow, you know the joke. You know the joke I'm talking about.
I would love to see.
There's 2 in my head right now, so
I would love to see the Crow remade with Jason Momoa as the Crow, but
that'd be a fun one.
That's what's up.
The joke is about a gentleman walking into a hotel for the night. That is the joke.
Okay. And
Independence
what
Day.
happens to said gentleman?
We're moving on. Independence Day versus Anaconda.
Independence Day.
Anaconda.
Oh no, ID4.
Anytime I can see John Voight eaten by a snake, I'm a happy individual.
Anaconda had Jennifer
I give you that
Lopez,
one.
which
Wow. It had Ice Cube.
Ice Cube.
Yeah.
Once
I know.
again, it had the better cast.
it did have the better cast, but I mean,
Wow.
I don't know about that. That's not.
Wow.
No.
I can name 3 solid people in Independence Day. 4 if you want to add Harry Connick Jr. You get Will Smith, you get Bill Pullman, you get Randy Quaid. All right. Anaconda, you get Eric Voight, you get Jennifer Lopez, you get Ice Cube.
What about Bill Pullman?
Oh, sorry, Bill Pullman, not Bill Paxton.
Yeah.
You get Eric Stoltz, you get John Voight, you get Jennifer Lopez, you get Owen Wilson, you get Ice Cube.
I get it.
You get the guy that plays the
ID4.
Eric Stokes, very underrated. Very underrated.
The original Marty McFly.
The original Marty,
Yep.
yes. Yeah. Who is still in Back to the Future as well. Starship Troopers versus Blade.
I'm going to say Starship Troopers.
I'm saying Blade.
Blade.
Blade's great, but I think...
Dude, I always thought you had, you being a movie guy like myself, that you would actually like good movies.
I do like good movies.
Why are you talking into your mic like...
Shut up.
The Fifth Element versus Tremors.
Fifth Element.
Tremors.
Tremors.
What?
Get the fuck out of here!
Oh, wow.
Oh, now I'm
always
going to
said-
let you start
honestly-
going first, Felix, because now I'm going to start...
I'm not going to lie. I only said Tremors because I didn't think it was going to make it through, but I'm glad it did. I'm glad it
Same
did.
here, man. Just at the time, as a kid, I watched that one a hell of a lot more than I did the other one.
You say kid, like these movies came out with a couple years of each other. Tremors was like 1993. Fifth Element was like 1999. I was in elementary school when one of these came out, in high school when the other one did.
I get it. I get it.
So Tremors came out as a kid. I watched it more then. That's why.
I'm gonna murder both of you on this next one. If my fucking movie does
Jurassic Park versus The Mummy.
Now, as great as The Mummy is, I'm going
Jurassic
to say
Park.
Jurassic Park.
Yeah, it's Jurassic Park.
I'm actually shocked you went there.
No, Jurassic Park is like, I saw that movie. I was in 6th grade when that movie came out. I saw that movie like 12 times in the theater. Most of it by myself for a PG-13 film. Was not 13 years old. I went to that theater so much that people were like, he's good. He's fine. He's fine.
I totally recall standing in line going that Friday with my mom, my brother-in-law, and my brother. And my brother-in-law was just all hype for it.
And the book's great, and the movie is just as good. It's one of the few where the two separately are very good in their own way.
All right. Speed versus Passenger 57. Always bet on black. Passenger.
Speed.
I was trying.
Pop quiz. Pop quiz, hot shot.
I tried. Rumble in the Bronx versus Cliffhanger.
Cliffhanger.
Rumble in the Bronx. Jackie Chan all day.
Yeah, Jackie Chan. But Cliffhanger, I just remember watching it in theaters and just being blown away at how I mean, it's a movie about dude that, goes on cliffs and hangs around pretty much. And
I get it. It's not Felix. It's not making it through.
Sylvester Stallone was doing something outside his element, and he was pretty good in it, I think.
You make a great point, Felix. You make a great point, Felix. However, it's Rumble in the Bronx.
Yondu is also in Rumble in the Bronx, or not Rumble in the Bronx. Cliffhanger. You should rewatch that film. It kind of does not hang up, but my opinion.
Desperado versus The Last Boy Scout.
Desperado. Robert Rodriguez all day, baby.
Desperado.
Yeah, I'd go Last Boy Scout.
That opening musical number of Desperado is better than all of Last Boy Scout.
I had a poster of The Last Boy Scout on my ceiling in high school. Don't ask.
I'm not going to. Point Break versus Judgment Day. Not T2 Judgment Day, the actual movie Judgment Day.
No, that's Judgment Night.
Nope. There's a Judgment Day.
I'm looking at the thing right now.
What is it again?
It says Judgment Night. I'm looking at the sheet.
That's the next one. Point Break versus Judgment Day.
What's Judgment Day?
It says Judgment Night. I'm looking at the sheet you sent me. It says Point Break and Judgment Night.
Okay, well, the sheet I have is Point Break versus Judgment Day, so that's the one we're going with.
I'm going with Point Break. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it don't matter.
It's the 30-year storm in the making.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Point Break because I don't even know what Judgment.
I will say I did remake this sheet so I could see it better, so that could have been what happened. But we have Under Siege versus Judgment Night.
What?
No, it's Hard Target.
You can't be switching. You can't use the same movie twice.
It's a different movie. Under
What
Siege.
was the first? What was the one
I'm going Under Siege.
You had Judgment Day, then you have Judgment Night. Two different movies, Felix.
I've never heard of either.
You've never heard of Under Siege?
No, that one, yes.
Okay,
but
then
not
that's the one that's
Judgment Day
making it
or
through.
Night. I want to know what these movies are about. Who's in them?
We'll look them up later.
Okay.
Marked for Death or Universal Soldier?
Mark,
I'm going Universal Soldier. I'm going Jean-Claude Van Damme on this one.
Yeah. Universal Soldier.
that works.
All right. Double Impact or Hard to Kill?
I'm going. I want to say Double Impact is Jean-Claude Van Damme.
It is.
And Dennis Rodman.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, is that the one with Dennis?
I want Double Impact. I want to say it is.
I know it's the one. I know there's one with two Jean-Claude Van Dammes. I think that's the one with two Jean-Claude Van Dammes.
I'll take Double Impact. I'm going to go Double Impact.
How about you, Felix?
I'll take Double Impact.
Okay. You know, y'all can talk while I write this stuff down.
So, how about
Judgment Night and Judgment Day? And is Judgment Night the sequel to Judgment Day?
So Felix is already just stuck on one thing and he can't move past it.
So I just want to interject real quick because I just want to say you did send me a sheet of this before.
I did.
And on mine it says Judgment Night, and then the next one should have been Hard Target. Hard Target.
Okay, well that's not what happened.
So did you make up a movie?
Maybe.
Maybe.
It's
a movie that exists only in Kevin's mind.
Maybe
That's why my mind can't wrap my head around it, because it's like does not compute.
Either way,
we're gonna be in the finals, and Felix is gonna be like, "Tell me about Judgment Day."
He can't get past it. He just can't move on. Out for Justice or Sudden Death.
Who doesn't love a film in a hockey rink?
Yeah. I actually really love this movie.
Oh wait, was that Sudden Death or was that Sudden Impact? No, it wasn't Sudden Impact.
It's Sudden Death. That's the one with Jean-Claude Van Damme.
I actually had a hockey jersey. I had a hockey jersey for that movie, and I wore it in high school. Didn't even care for the film that much, but I had a lot of movie swag.
Okay, that is only one side of the brackets done. Okay, Vengeance or Predator 2?
I can't place Vengeance, so I have to go with Predator 2.
It's Die Hard with a Vengeance.
It is Die Hard with a Vengeance, yeah.
Versus Predator 2. I am going to go...
Which one is it then?
It's Die Hard with a Vengeance.
Yeah, it's Die Hard with a Vengeance. Sorry, I only put Vengeance.
I have to go with Die Hard.
Yeah, Die Hard with a Vengeance.
Yeah, Die Hard with a Vengeance, as much as I love Danny Glover.
Die Hard 2 versus Lethal Weapon 3.
I'm going to say Lethal Weapon 3.
I didn't like Die Hard. That's the only one I don't like.
That's the one in the airport.
Weapon, yeah. The Lethal Weapon 3, I remember that was the one that was a little bit more funny, and Homeboy was in it.
Samuel Jackson.
Was he in Lethal Weapon 3?
Well, if you're talking about Joe Pesci, he actually appears in Lethal Weapon 2 and Lethal Weapon 3.
But he was more prominent in 3, if I remember correctly, right?
he is a more prominent character, and he does have his hair bleached. He gets shot in a hockey rink. Once again, a film with a hockey rink.
Yep.
Gets shot in a hockey rink. He goes, "I'm dying. I'm cold," and they're like, "You're on the ice. You're fine." And then they also there's I could quote
I'll
that.
go with Lethal Weapon 3.
Yeah, Lethal Weapon 3.
Yeah,
Army of Darkness versus Escape from LA.
Army of Darkness.
Yeah, I know
Escape
you're
from
going LA.
LA. I'm gonna have to go with You know what? Escape from LA, just because it reminds me of something.
Army of Darkness.
Yeah, thank you.
Army
I
of
saw that
Darkness.
movie in its original run in the theater, and the only people in the theater were myself and my father.
Yeah, if it would have been like the previous two, they wouldn't have made it. But,
no. Well, I mean, let's be honest. They didn't need to make the second one.
Yeah.
It's just a remake of the first.
Ooh.
I do love Bruce Campbell versus the Army of Darkness, though.
Batman Returns versus Another 48 Hours.
That's easy peasy for me. Batman Returns.
Batman Returns.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Batman Returns. That's the one with Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman and
Danny
DeVito as the Penguin.
Yeah.
Paul Rubens as Penguin's father.
There you go. Bad Boys versus Bulletproof. Now, wouldn't
Bad Boys.
Bulletproof the one with Martin Lawrence?
And Adam Sandler. No,
Yeah.
it's Adam Sandler and Damon Wayans.
Okay, Damon Wayans. Okay.
I'm going Bulletproof.
No, Bad Boys, man. You're just mad because they already used Bad Boys for Life for the third one.
For the third film! And then they say they're going to make a fourth movie. What are you going to call it?
Dusk Till Dawn versus Kindergarten Cop.
From Dusk Till Dawn.
Dusk Till Dawn.
Really?
Tarantino over whoever directed that? Sorry, Robert Rodriguez. Robert Rodriguez directed it, and Quentin Tarantino wrote the screenplay.
Oh, I know I'm missing a word on this.
I can got you on it.
Yeah, Rush Hour or Lock, Stock, and Two
Smoking Barrel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels.
I would go with Rush Hour.
I'm a comedy guy. Rush Hour.
Lock, Stock is a comedy.
Really? I don't think I've never seen it. That's another reason.
Oh my God, you should watch it. It's from the same guy that made Snatch.
Okay. Ooh, here's one for you. True Lies versus Last Action Hero.
Last Action Hero.
I gotta go True Lies.
Oh, see, this is rough.
Oh, you'll go with the movie that features Robert Patterson as Robert, what's his name, as the T-1000 in Terminator 2, but you won't go for the other movie that features him as the T-1000.
What did you just say?
Robert Pattinson was in True Lies.
Robert Patrick.
Robert Patrick was in Last Action Hero. He made a cameo.
As the T-1000. Yeah. He's only done it in 2 other films. The other one is Wayne's World.
True Lies had Jamie Lee Curtis
in
that awesome bedroom.
Yeah, if I wanted that, I would just watch Trading Places.
I get it. They're both good, though.
Last Action Hero. Has Danny DeVito as an animated cat.
You know what? I Last Action Hero. That was tough. Because I like both. I really do. Let's see. The Rock versus Executive Decision.
The Rock.
Welcome to The Rock.
It took me a second there. I'm like thinking, The Rock? What?
Yeah, not the do you smell what The Rock is cooking Rock.
Yeah. Alcatraz.
I tripped. I'm like, I love
Executive. I will say the fun thing, spoiler for anyone that hasn't seen the Executive Decision, being 30 years old.
Yeah.
But I love that Steven Seagal was essentially promoted as like the main actor of that film. And then like 20 minutes in, Kurt Russell's like, you're not going to make it. He's like, but you are. Boom. Seagal dead. What? What?
Forgot about that.
How about
John Leguizamo was also an Executive Decision.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. Con Air versus Clear and Present Danger.
Con
Air.
I'm glad y'all did that one.
Put the bunny back in the box.
My favorite line is from Steve Buscemi when he says, "Isn't it funny that we're on an airplane?" Well, I can't remember the exact line.
Define irony.
It's a song.
Define
A
irony.
bunch of idiots dancing to a song on a plane made popular by a band that died in a
Right
plane
on a
crash.
plane.
That's one of my favorite lines of the whole movie. Mission Impossible versus GoldenEye.
As much as I love GoldenEye, I'm going Mission Impossible. It started a full franchise that is still going today.
That just gets better and better.
I mean, what did GoldenEye start? Nothing.
It had a good video game. It had a good video game.
And it had a good video game for the time. Try replaying it now, and it is the drizzling shits.
Air Force One versus Ronin.
I'm gonna go Air
Versus
Force.
what?
Ronin.
Ronin? Ronin or Renin?
Ronin. It was a
Ronin.
Robert De Niro film in like 97, 98. It also had Genet.
Tom Cruise was on that, no?
No, I don't think so. Genet Renault was in it.
I'll go with the other one.
Air Force One.
Yeah.
Air Force One.
Harrison Ford and his
Yeah, that was a good movie.
Get off of my plane.
Braveheart versus Crimson Tide.
Well, do you want Mel Gibson or do you want Gene Hackman and Denzel Washington on a submarine?
Crimson
Tide.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Crimson Tide.
Okay. I'll just say Braveheart just because. All right. And Heat versus Last of the Mohicans.
I'm going Heat.
Heat's with Arnold, right?
No, Heat
No,
is
Heat's a gangster movie, right?
Heat
Val
is
Kilmer. Val Kilmer. Okay.
Val Kilmer,
Heat.
Pacino, De Niro,
Yeah.
Elizabeth Shue, Tom Sizemore, Danny Trejo. Like the cast in that film is just
Yeah.
for the time that it was made is amazing. Heat.
What are you going with, Felix?
Heat.
Heat makes it through. Two more, guys. We got The Fugitive versus Leon the Professor.
Fugitive.
Leon the Professional.
Oh, the Professor. Okay. I misspelled
Fugitive.
it. Yeah.
I was going to go with The Fugitive, and then I realized it was Leon the Professional, and I am going with The Professional.
Oh, the professional with
with Genet Renault and Natalie Portman and Gary Oldman.
Shit.
And you gonna change? I haven't gave mine, so
I'll stay with The Fugitive.
Fugitive.
Fun fact with Leon in the beginning of the film, Natalie Portman is actually smoking a cigarette. She was young and the parents were there and they had a certain amount of drags that she could take before they were like, no more. Because they weren't filming in the United States.
Gotcha. Well, I'm going Fugitive, so Fugitive makes it through.
Boo, it was not me. It was the one-armed man.
I don't care.
That is actually one thing my brother and I love to do is we'll look at each other and go, I don't care.
I don't care. Saving Private Ryan versus Hunt for Red October.
It's the one that started Jack Ryan and I want to say in everything, and that is The Hunt for Red October.
Yeah, I have to go with that.
Yeah, I agree.
I once went to a pizza parlor in North Carolina for lunch, and they were just playing Save It Private Ryan, like on just the TV. Like I'm just sitting there eating a slice, and I'm like, "Oh, that guy just got his head blown off there with that's marinara sauce, perfect."
Marinara sauce looks like some pepperoni. All right, guys, that is it for the first round of the March Madness 90s action movies. It's not a draft bracket. Keep wanting to say draft, but it's not a draft, it's brackets. So as we come to a close, do all the YouTuber things. Hit that like, subscribe, leave a comment. How do you think we did in this first round? Let us know if you would have made any changes. Leave it in the comments. So that does it for this episode of the Mod Squad. So for Steve and Felix, I am Kevin saying keep on bamming, bammers.
See ya.
Mod Squad in the house right here. Nothing but love for you guys.